Finally, I've done it. My magnum opus. I call it a God's winter.
Help! He's trapped my soul permanently in this painting. Flazefire is up.
Are you looking at this right now? At my artwork? With your eyeballs? Where's my shout out? Where's my credit? I have talent. Mommy says I'm a special boy. She puts my artwork on the fridge. I'm gonna write an essay on why you not giving me more attention is problematic. Art is cool. It's crazy how you're able to take nothing and then make something. You can take what's in your head, or the head of a degenerate gooner with way too much money, and turn it into a tangible object to be seen by the masses. It is magical that with just a couple pixels or brush strokes, you're able to make my pee-pee go swing! How did they do that? Dark, eldritch penis magic. But this talent comes at a terrible cost, because for every month on your Bachelor of Arts degree, your charisma and intelligence stat degrades by 5. And there are many artists out there that are deep in the negatives. And I know a lot of you are probably going to ask, what about me? Are you talking about me? And if you're asking that question, then yes, you are the exact type of person I am talking about. I am talking about you. What I am not saying is that all artists are bad and I hate artists. If you're hearing that, then you are again the exact kind of person I am talking about. Twitter artist is a mindset. You can be an artist that posts to Twitter without being a Twitter artist. But for the purposes of this video, I will be using the term as a derogatory slur. Twitter as a website is terrible, and for your own sanity, I strongly recommend you don't use it. Art Twitter, even more so. But seeing as I have no respect for myself, and really like pregnant Sonic, I Flaze member it so you don't have to. I hate Art Twitter because a majority of the people that participate in it are annoying, toxic, and worst of all, cringe. And given what the community consists of, it's not surprising why. Art Twitter consists of actual 14-year-olds, mentally 14-year-olds, and people that are attracted to 14-year-olds. All suffering from a strong case of what I have diagnosed as Braps. Brain dead, rabid, attention addicted person syndrome. The patient has Braps. He needs gas drug.
That is stupid. You are stupid. Gas drug will kill the patient. He needs the belt drug to live.
To start off light, I want to discuss some of the practices that Twitter artists partake in that really grind my goats. First off, to any artist, be it they normal or not, do not reply to everything with unfunny, dog shit reaction images. Not only does it make me and everyone else think you are an unfunny band kid, it's actually hurting your portfolio, because every time I see some art that me likey, I mosey on down to the media tab to see some of your other stuff, and am instantly flashbanged with the top post from our dank memes. It is clogging up your feed and stopping people from seeing what they're actually there for. Your art. And I would rather have exactly 12 fire ants shoved directly into my urethra than suffer the burden of having to scroll on your profile more than 2 times to find your art. And I'm bored. Now I want to talk about everyone's favorite topic, drama. Every community has drama. Every community likes drama, no matter how much they deny it. But the art Twitter community essentially lives off drama, instead of, you know, art. With countless walls of text about very serious issues, accusations, and opinions written by someone whose primary form of communication is reaction images.
What the fuck are you saying? Stop speaking gobbledygook!
Art Twitter drama would be really funny if it wasn't so sad, because a majority of it is complete nonsense. And as an outsider looking in, appears to be the schizophrenic ramblings of my fentanyl-addicted uncle. If you see this funny little emoji while scrolling, you are in for a good time, because you are about to read the most incoherent, poorly researched, extremely serious accusations about a guy named Butthole Liquor 47. Do you guys remember that thing that happened a while ago? 9/11? Well, Art Twitter is having 842 9/11s happening simultaneously. Or that's what you would think with the amount of discourse that is constantly going on. I'm not a based Sigma Chad gamer. I love penis. But it seems that Art Twitter is actively engaging in the virtue signaling Olympics. Because Art Twitter loves to police what other people are allowed to draw. Which, you know, you should be allowed to draw whatever you want, within reason. But for a group of people driven by creativity, there is no creativity allowed. Here is what you're allowed to draw according to Art Twitter. Nothing. And if you draw something, well then prepare to have a call-out post with a lot of buzzwords saying how you're problematic. And also your home address leaked. And what's that in your mailbox? Ooh, a letter with fat fetish art that's filled with ricin.
Cause some came in the mail today.
The ricin! Most of the drama at the end of the day is shit that doesn't matter. But there is constantly allegations of a very serious nature that, when interrogated for their veracity, receive the answer of, somebody else told me. That is a problem, because these are life and career-ruining accusations that, when proven false, are merely brushed aside with, I am literally neurodivergent and a minor. I'm just here to see some bomb-ass art, but I am constantly bombarded by behavior from people that is doo-doo fart. Speaking of bad behavior, there's a certain genre of Twitter artists that I wanted to rag on because, personally, I find them insufferable. Let me paint you a picture. You're just some Randy Randerson, something happens in your life, doesn't need to be interesting, doesn't even need to be real. Got kicked out of your house, your friend was a little annoying.
Damn, dude, you shit out of that fat ass? Listen to me.
If I chop you up in a meat grinder, and instead of telling someone in real life, or doing something productive about it, or just sucking it up, you decide to sit down, draw a comic, and hit post. I'm talking about vent comics, a genre of internet art that I can only describe as peak corny. Like, there's nothing inherently wrong with these, and you're more than free to make them, but every time I look at one, I just get this disgusting thought in the back of my head that goes, yeah, you probably didn't need to post that. It just seems like a violation of something. Privacy, ethics, I don't know, but it just feels icky. Putting your personal, private issues involving someone else directly into public view with the same art style you use to draw vor art just makes something deep in my DNA go, ugh. Let's go comment fishing. Oh. If you want to see just how vapid and insecure a majority of art Twitter is, then you need look no farther than the way they behave in regards to criticizing or complimenting each other's work. Because you're not allowed to like it. You're not allowed to think it's just okay. You need to fall to your knees and weep at the sheer magnificence of the artist's talents. Whether the art is good or not is in the eye of the beholder. Oh my god. It fucking sucks. But the amount of eggshell walking that takes place on art Twitter makes me want to yank my receding hairline out. Someone will post some critique in regards to some aspect of internet art, whether it be technique, compositing, behavior, it really doesn't matter. And without fail, every single time, the comments will be flooded by people desperate for attention, begging and pleading.
You're not talking about me, right? I'm the exception. I'm a special little baby.
And every single time, the original poster will cave and validate the attention seeker by saying, oh no, my dear sweet ooh baby, not you, never you. You are perfect in every single way. Stop doing this. I need artists to get it through their porn-addicted skulls. Your art is shit. And it always will be. To you. I'm sure Da Vinci thought David sucked. But here's the thing, you are always improving, always getting better. What does help you improve is continuing to make art. What does not help you improve is spending your days constantly seeking validation from strangers for, let's be honest, what is most likely extremely mediocre artwork. Asking for critiques is cool. Asking for praise is cringe. And another thing, if you post what to the average person would be considered a masterpiece, something that clearly took hours of painstaking work and talent, and caption it with something along the lines of, just a quick sketch, lol, not that good, I hate you. Artificial intelligence as a whole is controversial.
We got an egg.
If you're a moron. AI has become a blanket term to label anything created by a computer. This is AI,
hello.
That is AI, and that is AI.
I got lotion on my dick right now.
I'm stroking my
They all have vastly different applications and reasons for being used, but sit under the same name. AI is a tool, and a very useful one. I'm fairly certain that Twitter artists greatly appreciate the miracle that is stabilization, motion tracking, and the countless number of real-world digital simulations. Those are all AI. That is an example of AI that is good, because it does all the tedious, mind-numbing, boring shit that is a part of the process of creation. Then there is generative AI, which is bad. It burns down half the rainforest and steals countless amounts of data created by other people in order to compile them into a monster that we perceive to be a PNG, a big chungus smoking weed. Generative AI is bad. Anyone shilling it as the future of art creation and the end of human artistic expression is a moron, and I will beat them to death with a lead pipe. But Twitter artists are fucking dumb, because they will rally against AI as a concept, decrying anything and everything that has been even slightly created by a computer. Video game NPCs use AI to seem more realistic? That's bad. Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse uses an AI that the team built in order to help place the black stylistic outlines on the characters because it would be tedious to do by hand? Yep, that is objectively the worst film of all time now. AI can't draw hands, therefore any piece of artwork that has funky looking hands has to be AI. Despite the fact that almost everyone draws fucked hands, it is notoriously the hardest thing to draw. The ravenous anti-AI mentality that Twitter artists have results in real, talented artists being constantly harassed by an insane mob that calls AI at everything they see. Harassing, again, innocent people into proving their art is real by demanding that they show their layers, a time-lapse of the entire piece, and a live stream of every corner of their house while drawing. Otherwise, it's AI. This is embarrassing behavior, and if you partake in it, I strongly recommend checking into a good mental hospital. AI has shone an aggressively bright light on exactly how dumb and hive-minded the art Twitter community really is. They are so easily outraged and stupid that it has become a sport to see who can get them to fall for the most obvious bait in history. One of my personal favorites is a person by the name of Speedy Dingaling, who could not be a more obvious baiter if they were wearing full fishing gear and bottom fragging on my team in CS2.
Get the fuck out of the way!
Yet Twitter artists fall for it every single time.
We are auto artists. We are legion. We do not forgive. We do not forget. Expect us. Hashtag break the pencil.
Mid-tweet, like my art instead.
Pick it up, stinker.
Want a pencil now?
Expect me to draw Rule 34 of you getting piped by Foota Bowser with my actual artistic ability, bitch. Go to art school and acquire some real motherfucking talent.
No, this is not the definition of art. Art is an expression. It's more than just a draw. Because even if it is poorly drawn, you see it as horrible, it's made of a heart. So, go pick it up.
Fuck this. Do I really have to make this an official tag? We're artists. We are talented. We don't take kindly to people stealing our art. We do not forgive. We do not forget.
I wish to offer an ancient proverb. AI is divine punishment from God for artists being annoying on Twitter. And the crazy thing is, I agree with them. Generative AI is slop and bad, and any tech bros shilling it can suck my micro penis. But the artists that are against it are so smug and snobby in the way they conduct themselves in regards to AI that I want AI to replace them. Put down the pencil and pick up a prompt. Now you might think that I was being harsh in my criticism, but that's nothing. In terms of the biggest critics, no one hates artists more than other artists. And that's because it comes from a place of deep-seated entitlement and jealousy. I want you. If you draw in a certain way, you're not a real artist. If you make something they personally don't like, you're not a real artist. If you're learning X drawn, animates in 3D, to use a mouse, use a tablet, animate. If you're learning, guess what, Chuddy? You're not a real artist. And worst of all, if you're successful and achieve your dreams, then you are scum. Because a real artist is meant to suffer. That particular mindset annoys me to no end, because is it not the end goal to be successful? Make money? Have an audience for your artwork? And the average Twitter artist would say no. It's only the self-expression and the act of creation that matters. And you check their profile and it's filled with them shilling their art to bigger artists in the hopes of getting attention. How about, instead of constantly putting down your peers and annoying everyone around you within a 50-meter radius with your disgusting stank, you simply shut up and painted my pictures. Picture painter. I've seen your drawings.
Artist watching this that's extremely angry and feels like I'm calling them out directly.
And I think you need to focus on yourself. In short, art Twitter would be a lot more tolerable if they stopped constantly fighting and arguing and complaining and got back to doing the thing they claim to love. Making art.
I shit it in my pants. I am for real. I think you should join my Discord too. My pants are filled with some stinky poo. I shit it in my pants. I am for real. You should also follow my Twitter. My pants are filled with so much shitter.